In May, Corwell held its annual Expo and attracted more visitors than ever, particularly from outside Hungary. OPI spoke to CEO Laszlo Feher about Corwell's international focus.
You know, a few years ago, probably two and a half years ago, we started to, let's say, discover the neighbor markets. In that time, we decided to trying to making Corwell more and more international. It's in one hand because of the market size of Hungary, and the other hand, it's let's make it Corwell more and more professional. And that customers, that visitors from abroad, for example, Serbia or Bosnia, or for example Montenegro or Slovenia, and most importantly in Slovakia, comes from that time. We visited many times these countries and trying to set up a new connections and new partnerships. And the end of the story, we set up a new company in Czech Republic in the last year, December. Well, it's a startup project now, and we implementing now the new ERP system in Czech Republic. So we had some difficulties in the start, but we recovered, and it going to work for a few days. Within few days, the market is really pretty different. It's absolutely not the same like Hungary and Slovakia or the others, which we little bit knows better. But we think we have time, first of all, and we study the market very heavily, and finally, I hope so, we will be success like in Hungary. It needs time.
One vendor who was present described Corwell as becoming the wholesaler of Eastern Europe, similar to ADVEO in Western Europe. We asked the CEO for his reaction.
That's very nice to the person who told you that, to telling that ADVEO and Corwell it's some similarity. Anyway, we have a very good partnership. We visited them a couple of times, and of course we're watching that giant, huge company with a lot of power, a lot of knowledge. Of course after Spicer's acquisition. And yes, probably it's something very similar. They're working on the western part of the Europe, and they're growing, and I think they rule the market. And we trying to setting up something very similar in Eastern European countries. The Q1, that was fantastic result for us. It's plus 22% comparing the previous year. We achieved that, I think, before we heavily improving our logistic facility and the logistic department, of course including the software and some solutions which we could offer to our partners. And overall the business, the OP business in Hungary, I think it's probably on the same level like in the previous years, probably a little bit less, 3%, something like that. My feeling is the reason is how we can gain market share from our competitors is the reliability. First of all, we're doing the same business in the last 22 years. We are a pure wholesale company. We never cheat our customers. We don't want to avoid our customers. We serve them. We're offering them a lot of service solutions, and that's what it makes difference between companies and companies.
Read the full report of Corwell's Expo in the July issue of OPI.